Hi traders, Happy New Year, Yuri is here. I hope you all had an incredible Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So let's get back to the market, let's get back to the business. And first of all, as always, I just remind you that this video is for educational purposes only. So please read full disclaimer in the description below. And before we start, please thumbs up, subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet, and click notification bell so you'll be notified every time I will upload new video to my YouTube channel. So okay, let's start it. And as always, we started from EURUSD, and this is a weekly Forex forecast for January 6th through January 10th. Okay, so today we started from monthly time frame because December was closed and I didn't upload new video since last year. And on December, we see December closing was very good. It was covered previous 2 months high, and it's important from technical point of view. And here, as you can see, we break through trend line, which I made here on the monthly. It's important sign as well. So bulls are in control currently, and for me, the potential upside is up to this trend line, top of this trend line on the monthly. You can see it here. If you zoom out, you can see this trend line clearly, and it will be around 170, 1750, 170.50, let's say. So let's move to the weekly. Last week it was indecisive. You see, it's just we closed almost in the middle, kind of rickshaw pattern, but it's not the perfect one. On the daily, you can see we had this nice bullish pin bar buy signal on Friday, potential buy signal, and for me, bulls still in control. You can see we have this nice ascending channel at the moment, and this higher low, higher higher, higher low, higher higher. So the structure is still valid, and invalidation point for me will be if the sellers manage to push price below this bottom of ascending channel, which we currently have in place. And momentum is bullish, and I always prefer to trade with current momentum. As current momentum is bullish, there is no sense for me to short with pair. So currently, okay. So for me, I still expect that bulls will try to push price through this top of descending channel. It's a broader descending channel. If I zoom out, you can see we're still trading in this descending channel, but we are now gonna to break through. This is just my feeling for this event, and I expect it will happen soon. So yes, we didn't close above this channel top, and here we have a good level of resistance, 112. It's important, 112, 111.70. But as I mentioned already, the bulls are in control. Trend to the upside, and so this signal is a good one from the technical point of view, and I expect that we will see the bulls push price through this resistance early next week, let's say. So this is a potential signal for the buying opportunity, and how to trade this signal. I usually take 50% of the length of this candle and put buy limit on the 50% level, and it will automatically be activated. And stop loss, I prefer to put my stop loss below this candle, not so tight, so you need to have some room. So let's say at 110.80 it will be good, because usually market makers know that people trying to hide the stop loss not too far from the recent minimum or maximum, depends on what kind of signal you trade, you're gonna trade. So that's why you be in the better position if you put your stop loss a bit far away from the minimum maximum. So in our case, this is the minimum, so I prefer to put my stop loss. So even here, it will be good, just in terms of safety. Yeah, you will be in the safe if you put your stop loss, let's say at 1060 from this point. So, but the potential reward is higher. I expect that we can see it with price will go up to 113 at least in the coming days and weeks. So the current trend is bullish, guys. We have this price action signal, and my recommendation is to buy on weakness, buy based on this pin bar signal. So nearest resistance 111.70, 112, and then 113, and support this zone from 110.60 up to 111. So next, let's move. Next pair is GBPUSD. GBPUSD on the monthly, you can see on December, yes, it was a good run for the pair from 129.20 up to 135. It was high around 135. And now we are testing, and we also closed above this trend line. And now we are testing this trend line from up to bottom. Yes, and we will see how the bulls are gonna behave. And I expect that bulls are gonna defend these levels around 130, 129.20. So yes, everybody would like to sell GBPUSD, but I prefer to buy because the bullish trend currently in place. Bulls in control, it's clear. They have this nice structure. You see higher low, higher higher, higher low, higher higher, higher low, higher high again. And yes, pullback it's possible, even deeper, but for me the minimum it will be around this bottom of ascending channel. And I prefer to buy based on price action signal. We don't have any price action signal so far. Just on the daily, I just don't see it. And if you see something, just put your comments below and let me share your thoughts, guys, in the comments below on this video. What do you think? How do you trade? What do you trade at the moment? Let me know, guys. I'm curious, and I will be happy to see your comments as well. Let's be interactive. Let's interact with each other. Share your opinion. It will be good for other traders, and I will respond any comment usually. So I recommend to buy on weakness with the potential retest of 134, 135 area. And if you're talking about other side, on the flip side, if the sellers push price as low as this bottom of this ascending channel, it will be a good opportunity to rejoin this up move. So based on price action only, guys, because you know, for instance, here you see this was a nice pin bar. It was the day before the election to UK Parliament, and on the next day it was pushed all the way up about 400 pips almost. So nice, but you see the pin bar was in place. It was a signal for a buying opportunity. It was this current momentum, trend is bullish. We have this price action, so just buy. Yeah, it's clear, it's obvious. You don't need any indicator and any fancy stuff, you know, just pure price action and your logic, your common sense, and trade with momentum. Don't fight the trend. This is my recommendation as always. It's old, but it's true and it works, and you don't need to be a hero here. Just be with the flow, okay? But it is important to use a good moment. Good timing is important. For instance, buy here, it was not a good idea. Yeah, buying here. So buy low, sell high. Yeah, it's easy, but you have to have patience to find this momentum in trading market, because usually every trader, everybody would like to trade each and every day, but it's not how it works, guys. So you know, if you buy here, you see sell here, buy here, sell here, etc. just easy, just keep patient. So resistance levels around 134, 135, and support around 129.20, 130, and 127.50 as of now. My recommendation is to buy on weakness. Let's move. AUDUSD, Australian dollar, US dollar, and AUDUSD doing well, doing very good. You can see last month it was some kind of engulfing candle. You can see we cover all these 4 months. It was a box kind of, it was accumulation phase in the market, and now we are in the distribution phase. Yes, it's correct, it's in correction stage as for now, but it's normal from technical point of view. After we run all the way up from this point, you can see we break through top of descending channel which was in place, but now bulls in control. You can see we had this nice bearish descending channel. You can see the structure, yes, and so we broke through in December through this level here. It was the first attempt, then kind of correction, consolidation, and then boom. And we now trading in this ascending channel. So low, higher, sorry, higher, 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 low, higher, 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 low, higher, higher. So yes, it was a pullback. Not a huge one, but anyway, it was pullback. But bulls, you know, now fighting for this 06928, let's say 28 area. This area was important. It was resistance. We break through, and now it's serves as support. And I recommend to buy on weakness, guys. Buy on price action signal. I expect that possible scenario, one scenario, sellers push price all the way down 069,850. On the flip side, the bulls can defend this area. Yes, we can defend with 06928 and push price higher up to 07040. So there is no clear price action yet, but anyway, I recommend to buy based on momentum. Current trend is bullish, so we trade with momentum. Okay, so resistance levels 070, 07030, and nearest support 06928 and 06965 as of today. Let's move on. USDJPY, it's a very good structure here. Now sellers in control for the second month. Yes, we just start January, but as you can see already we're going to the downside and trying to break through this minimum from November, and it will be more obvious on the daily. Let's check weekly. On the weekly, it's, you see sell off this week, last week of trading, first week of January, last week of December. It was sell off from 109.50 area down to 108. So on the daily, yes, you can see this nice run to the downside, and we broke through this ascending channel. It was broken, and we also create this new low. You can see the last low was here, but now the structure is broken, so it's like invalidation point. Sellers push price all the way down, and now I am just looking for a short opportunities. This first target around this 106.50 area and then 105. So I recommend to sell on strengths. Look for buying or selling opportunity, sorry, for instance from 109.50 or 108.50 or 109. And how I usually use a Fibonacci to find the potential opportunity for a sell. And as you can see, the 38.2 retracement line up with nicely line up with 108.50 level, and the next area, it's called golden zone, retracement area, which I prefer to trade from. It's starting from 61.8 up to 70.5. Its line up is 109 area almost perfectly, yeah. So this is the potential sell zone. It's where we can see the sell signal on the daily or on 4-hour time frame. As you can see, I used only 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, and monthly on my settings. Yes, and I don't see and I don't use anything below 1 hour because there is lots of noise. And my best ideas come from daily and 4-hour chart time frames. Okay. So resistance area, nearest resistance 108.50, 109. And 109.50, and the nearest support 108, 107, and 106.50. So my recommendation is to sell on strength, guys. Let's move to the gold. Gold is doing very, very well. So you can see now the price is trying to break through this trend line. We tested 1550 level on last week. So you can see on the weekly time frame, it's clear. We break through this consolidation which we had, and this bull flag, it was broken to the upside according to technical analysis. Nothing fancy here. You see, it was broke on December. To be honest, it was our last and my last trading in December. We buy it around 1477 and we closed at 1500 level. And after we close, you can see price pushed another 500 pips to the upside, but without us already. But I was happy. I mean, we made our 2 times our risk, more than 2 times our risk. So anyway, bulls in control. It's clear. Trend is bullish. All these tensions with strike to from US to Iran. Yes, and it's at some. How to say, it's at investors new opportunity to buy, to say, like safe haven. Yes, commodities is going to rise, price going to rise for gold, for oil during the periods of tensions in the world. You can know it's some kind of terrorist attacks or war, etc. So that's why we saw this huge run up in gold price, and I think there is still lots of potential based on this break and so for me target will be, it's possible to go to see it's about $2,000 per ounce soon. And yeah, it's not a fantasy, guys. It's all it's clear, and investors are going to put more money to buy gold more and more. And so for me, it's lots of potential. I recommend to buy based on a price action signal and buy on weakness. If you will see some kind of pullback, retracement down to even down to 1500, if it will be some kind of retracement, it will be good and second chance to join the trend. If you miss this opportunity here, for instance, you can now wait. Don't buy it at these levels. It's not favorable from risk and reward point of view. So that's why I recommend to wait for pullback and buy on clear price action signal, pin bar or some kind of engulfing candle. So, and stay tuned. I will update you anyway at my YouTube channel. So resistance 1550, nearest resistance and key resistance as for now. The next one is 1600, support around 1525, 1515, 1500, and down to 1480. So my recommendation is to buy on weakness, and trend is bullish. It's clear and it's obvious. Okay, after this phase of consolidation, it's over now, and now we resume our uptrend. Okay, let's move to Dow Jones. It's very interesting what I'm thinking about Dow Jones. Personally, I am expecting huge sell-off starting from next week. First reason for me, it's this is a hanging man signal. It's potential reversal signal. This is the first signal which I noted on the chart. This is a monthly chart, as I just remind you guys. And the next signal, which add me more confidence that we expect to see some sell-off, is weekly rickshaw man candle. You see, and usually this signal means reversal if it depends on the current trend, and current trend is to the upside, and it's at the top. It happened at the top of the market, and it means that market is gonna to reverse. And you know, yeah, it's healthy. I think it will be healthy reversal, healthy pullback. I don't know whether it will be change of direction overall, but at least for several weeks we can see the reversal even down to 26,000 level, 26,000, 2650. So that's why I'm gonna sell it, looking for a selling opportunity starting from Monday, with the stop around 29,000 above this high. Usually we could see the price will push at least to this area, or even retest 28,870 recent high, but then we could see reversal. And yes, I'm gonna sell it, and I'm gonna looking for a sell signal. You can see on Friday it was sell-off, kind of sell-off, and it was like it was clear all the gains which we had earlier last week. So the resistance, nearest resistance 28,870, the next 29,000, nearest support 28,500, 28,000, 27,500, and 27, and down to 26,500, and down to 26,000. So we can see something like this, guys, and we sell off. So no clear price action. I mean, price action with signal for me is on the weekly, with rickshaw man, and the potential reversal signal. So let's move, last but not least, Brent oil, and oil is gonna to the upside. And yes, as already mentioned, with tension in the world between US and Iran. Okay, so you can see we're now in the uptrend. It's continue. It's after we bounce from this trend line. And last year I mentioned in my chart with the traders that I'm gonna see price at least around $80 per barrel for the crude oil, for the Brent, not for the Brent oil. So, and according to, based on recent spikes in the market, as you can see on the daily, on Friday especially, this spike was more than 200 pips, guys, based on this strike. And yeah, it's huge. I mean, so that's why it's almost 70 now. It's just $11 between this target for 80. I expect that we will reach this point around March probably, but as I mentioned already, based on this spike and volatility, increase in volatility, I think we will soon see the 80. The possible time period by the end of February, I don't know, to be honest. Nobody knows, but based on what I see, just it's crazy. And I mean, there is no reason to sell now, and just wait for the pullback, for retracement, and buy based on price action signal, guys. And as you can see here, it was also small pin bar before price just catapulted higher on the Friday. We tested 69 level, which already been tested based after this terrorist attack back to September, and yes, now it's breakthrough up top of ascending channel. You see, we're now trading in an ascending channel, bulls in control. And just to remind you guys, if you're new and didn't watch my video before, I just remind you that on the weekly we had this nice bull flag as well. You can see this bull flag, and now we broke through, and so potential is huge if we measure it, yeah, from if you measure it from this point to this point, it's about 400 or 4,200 pips, almost 4,000 to 300 pips. Okay, you can just imagine what's potential here, guys. Yeah, you can take it from here, 4,000, and you can see it. We're gonna see oil around just 100. Yeah. So, and from this point, will be more than 2,000 pips. Oh, it's almost 3,000 pips, guys. So if you buy it now and wait, patiently wait, you will see huge gains in the weeks and months to come. Okay. So the nearest resistance 69, the next one 69.50, 70, nearest support 67, 65, 63. And my recommendation is to buy. Trend is bullish, no price action, clear price action yet, but this engulfing candle is huge, guys. And so don't fight the trend, be with the flow, be with momentum, guys. So that's it. Let's resume. Let's recap, guys. Not resume, let's recap, quickly recap. EURUSD buy on weakness, buy based on this pin bar signal. GBPUSD buy on weakness as well. AUDUSD buy on weakness as well. USDJPY sell on strengths. Gold buy on weakness. Dow Jones potential sell signal on the weekly with rickshaw. And BRENT buy on weakness as well. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up, subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet. Leave your comments below. Click notification bell so you will be notified every time I will upload new video to my YouTube channel. And so join me on social media. All links you can find in the description below. I hope you enjoy and have a good trading weeks, and stay tuned and watch my weekly and daily Forex forecast video. And I wish you good trade, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. And that's it. Yuri was here. Thanks for watching again. Bye.